Hi children, welcome you all to this session. Today we are going to start our new chapter, chapter 3, playing with numbers. You can take page number 46 for your reference in your NCERT textbook. Okay children, I hope you have discussed about the factors and multiples in your refreshing class section, right? So the same thing you are going to refer it now also. That's why I have given the link. Okay. So by seeing that the factors and multiples, if you come to this, you will get a more clear idea about the chapter. Okay children. Now I hope you all have taken page number 46. Yes, in the introduction part, what it is given in introduction part, they are just arranged the numbers or the number in using rows and columns. Okay, first you can see one marble in each row. So number of rows is 6. Total number of marbles is 1 into 6 equal to 6, which means I am taking 6 marbles. Okay, you can say 6 marbles and I am arranging them in rows. Each marble in each row. Row means what? Horizontal is your row, right? So I am just arranging 1, 1, 1. So it will get totally 6 rows. If it is arranged like 2 twos, 2, 2, you will get 3 rows. If you are arranging like 3 in a row, you will get totally 2 rows. Okay, so every number can be different types. In every numbers you can arrange them in different ways. Okay, every numbers can be arranged in different ways. It is our point of view. Okay, if I am arranging like 1 1 1 1, it will take really 6 rows to complete. If I am arranging 2 2 2, it will take 3 rows to complete. If I am arranging 3 3 3, it will take 2 rows to complete. So it is based upon our point of view. So just they are arranged them to form some pattern. That's all. We have already learnt about patterns, right? The same thing they have given here also. Understood children? Next topic. Next you can take page number 47. In that what it is given, they have given the definition of factors and multiples. What is meant by factors? Factor of a number is the exact divisor of a number. Okay, so factor means what? It is an exact divisor of a number. Then factor will always be less than or equal to that number, right? Always the factors will be less than or equal to that number. This and all you should keep it in your mind. Okay, this is what given in this page. Listen carefully. What are the factors of 4? 1 is a factor because it comes in 1 table. Next, 2 is a factor. It comes in 2 table. 3 is not a factor because it does not comes in 3 table. Next, 4 is a factor. Okay, so how many factors the number 4 has? 3 factors. So, what are the factors? 1, 2, 4. It is already given in your textbook. Kindly refer the textbook. Okay, you can underline the important words and all. A factor of a number is an exact divisor of that number. It is given right in italic, so that you can underline it. So 1, 2, 4 are exact divisors of 4. Okay, so how many factors the number 4 has? 3, right? So a number will be which means the number of factors will be less than 4, less than that number. So number 4 is 4. So how many factors they have? 3. So it will be less than that number, right? So 3 factors only it has, so it will be less than that number. Understood? Next you can take page number 48. You can turn your page. In that they have given the definition of multiple. They have bolded that letters for our reference. What is that? We can say that a number is a multiple of each of its factors. See, can you find a box that which is written as 4 into 5 equal to 20? Can you find it in your right side corner? 4 5s are 20, right? So here multiple is 20 because I told you answer in tables. You can see, no, one table now 1 1s are 1, 1 2s are 2. And the answer and all it is multiple, and the question and all it is a factor. So here 4 and 5 is the question, so that are factors, and 20 is the answer, so that is your multiple. Okay, so you can find many multiples for many numbers. Okay, so multiples are always infinite, that you should keep it in your mind. Okay children. Next, you can take page number 49. Okay, you can take page number 49. In that, they have given many bolded letters, which means these are the points to be remembered. Okay, so what they have given? First point, 1 is a factor of every number, right? 1 will be always a factor of every number. That you should keep it in your mind, because if I am taking a factor of 5, I will write the factor as 1 and 5, right? So always 1 is a factor of every number. So first of all, they are asking you to write the factor, you should write the 1. Then only next numbers you should write it. Okay, so 1 is a factor of every number. Second point, every number is a factor of itself. Okay, second point is every number is a factor of itself, which means, see, I told you, what are the factors of 5? 1 and 5. So 1 I told you it will be a factor of every number, that's why I am writing it. 5 also I am writing because every number is a factor of itself, because in 4th table 4 will come, right? In 6th table 6 will come. So every number is a factor of itself. So in 7th table 7 is coming. So for factor of 7 is 1 and 7. So 1 is also coming, 7 is also coming. So 1 is a factor of every number, 2 is also a factor of every number. So 7 is also a factor of every number. So 1 and the number itself. Okay. Next, third point. Every factor of a number is the exact divisor of that number. So I already told you, every factor of a number is the exact divisor of the number. Can we divide by the fraction, right? Give and see, listen. What are the factors of 16? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. These are the factors of 16. So you can we divide 16 by 1? Yes. Can we divide 16 by 2? In 2 table can we divide 16? Yes. 4th table can we divide 16? Yes. 8th table can we divide 16? Yes. In 16th table can we divide 16? Yes. So every factor is the exact divisor of that number. You should keep it in your mind. Okay, what is the 4th point now? Every factor is less than or equal to the given number. I already told you, right? Factors will be always finite and it will be lesser than value. Okay? Always factors are, every factor is less than or equal to. You should write this. Less than or equal to the given number. Listen carefully. If I am taking 5, what are the factors of 5? 1 and 5. Okay? So how many factors the 5 has? 2 factors. It is obviously less than 5, right? So it will be less than or equal to 5, because 1 is there and 5 is there, right? So 5 and 5 equal. So less than or equal to 5. Okay. Next, 5th point. Number of factors of a given number are finite. Okay, always the factors, the number of factors will be finite. So listen, can we count the factors? Finite means what? It has starting point as well as ending point. So factors will be having, it starts from 1 and it ends till that given number, right? If for example, what is the factors of 16? It comes in 1st table, 2 table, 4 table, then 8th table, then 16th table, right? So it has starting point as well as ending point. So the factors are finite. Next, 6th point. Every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to the given number. Always the multiples will be what? Greater than or equal to. That you should keep it in mind. Factors is less than or equal to. Multiple is greater than or equal to. Okay. Factors are, just keep it in your mind. Factors are less than or equal to. Just underline all these bolded letters. It is very, very, very important. Okay. Multiples is greater than or equal to. It is not just greater than. It is greater than or equal to. Okay. Next, every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to the number. Example, see. The multiples of 7. Seventh multiple, what you will say? 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. 7 threes are 21. The answers around you should write 7, 14, 21, 28, etc. etc. goes on. So, it is greater than 7 only you will get. You can't get less than 7. Because starting itself is 7. So, next will be more than 7. 14, it is more than 7. 21, it is also more than 7. So, always it starts from 7 and it goes on greater than 7. So, that is why multiples is always greater than or equal to that number. Next, number of multiples of a given number is infinite. Number of multiples means what? How much multiples are there? It is infinite because it's etc. going on. Starting you can say, what are the multiples of 5 means? 5, 10, 15, 20, etc. it goes on. So, starting point you have, but ending point you don't have. Because it goes on, multiples will go on. So, number of multiples of a given number is infinite. Next, 8th point, every number is a multiple of itself. Okay, so if you are asking the multiple of 5, you will write 5, 10 only. 5 is a multiple of 5. Okay, so every number is a multiple of itself. So, what are the points to be remembered? 1 is a factor of every number. You can say when I am saying, okay, 1 is a factor of every number. Second point, every number is a factor of itself. Okay. Third point, every factor is of a number is an exact divisor of that number. Okay. Fourth point, every factor is less than or equal to that number. Okay, less than or equal to, just keep it in your mind. Then, number of factors of a given number is finite. Okay, number of factors of a given number are finite. Okay, next, every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. Multiple is greater than or equal to that number. Next, the number of multiples of a given number is infinite. The number of multiples of a given number is infinite. Factor is finite, multiple is infinite because multiples don't have ending point. Okay. Next, 8th point, every number is a multiple of itself. So, every number is a multiple of itself. Did you able to understand these 8 points? So, these are the 8 points. You should keep it in your mind but while doing this factors and multiples. Okay, children? Next, you can take page number 50. In that, what definition it is given? Our first definition is perfect number. Perfect number also we have discussed when we are discussing about the types of numbers. Do you remember that? Okay, I'll again explain you, no problem. Okay, a number for which sum of its divisors is equal to twice the number, okay, is called perfect number. First, what I'm just doing is I'm finding the factors of all those numbers or one number and adding all the factors. If that value is twice that number, the number is called as a perfect number. Okay, I'll give you the example, then you will get a clear idea about it. Okay. Okay, what is the number 6? They have given what? Number 6. What are the factors of 6? You can close your eyes and say the factors. 1, 2, 3, 6. Did you understand how to find the factors of 6? Because it comes in first table, second table, third table. It does not come in fourth table. It does not come in fifth table. Next is sixth table. That's all. Factors have starting point as well as ending point. Okay. So, how many factors we have? 4. 4 is finite. Right. So, the value of factors are 1, 2, 3, 6. All are less than or equal to 6. Okay. All the values are less than or equal to 6. So, they are called as factors. Okay, now you understood. Now what I am just doing is, I have found the factors. Now what I am doing is, I am adding all the factors. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6. I am just adding these 3. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 6. So, 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 6, 12. I am getting 12. 12, how can I write? 2 into 6. Can I write like that? So, 2 into 6 means it is a meaning that twice 6. Okay. So, it is 2 times of that number 6. So number 6 is a perfect number. Okay, but if you take 10, what are the factors of 10? 1, 2, 5, 10. Right? 1, 2, 5, 10. It is finite. So all the factors are less than or equal to 10. Now shall I add all the factors? 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 10, 18. So 18 how you will write? 2 into 9. But my answer should be like 2 into 10 it should come. Because twice that number 10 it should come. But here what it is coming? 2 into 9. So 10 is not a perfect number. Okay, so perfect number means what? If I add all the factors, that answer should be twice that number. Then that number is called as perfect number. Okay, understood the definition of perfect number clearly? Another one more perfect number is 28. Like we have only 6 or 7 perfect numbers. Okay, where it is perfect number is very difficult to find. Even now the researches are going on. Okay dears, so perfect numbers, only 6 or 7 perfect numbers till now they have found out. Okay, so it is very difficult. So what I am just doing is, if they ask you to write any one perfect number, just blindly you can write 628, that's all. Your age it's enough, but if you go to colleges or something, you will learn more about the perfect numbers. Okay children, next below that example 1 is given, right? So now shall we solve this example 1? You can take your classwork note in your hand for working out. Okay, write all the factors of 68. So what we should write? We should write the factors of 68. Now shall we start? Yes, 68, how because it is a bigger number. Like it 10 means we can say count and say in first table it is coming. So shall I write second table, fifth table, 10th table. But 68, will you go till 68th table and check it? No. So it is hard. That is what they have given like this. 68, how they have written? 1 into 68 they can write it. Then 2 into 34 they can write it. 4 into, then third table it won't come. Because 6 plus 8, 14. It is not a multiple of 3. So it does not come in third table. Next is your fourth table. 4 into 17. So obviously 17 into 4 it will come. In 5th it won't come, 12th, nothing it won't come. Okay. So what are the factors of 68? 1, 2, 4, 17, 34, 68. Okay. Only in these tables it will come. So factors are always finite and it is less than or equal to that number 68. So what are the factors of 68? 1, because it comes in one table, 2, it comes in 2 table, 4, it comes in 4th table, 17, it comes in 17th table, 34, it comes in 34th table, then 68, it comes in 68th table. Okay, you should, for larger numbers, you should do like this only. Smaller numbers, it is easy. Like if they ask you for 12, can you find the factors of number 12? 1, it comes in one table, 2, then 3, 4, 6, 12. Okay, because why means 12, how can you write the number 12? 1 into 12 you can write and 12 into 1 you can write. So it comes in one table also, 12th table also. Okay, next 12, 4 3s are 12 you can write. So it comes in 4th table, in 3rd table. Okay, next you can write 12 as 6 2s are 12. So it comes in 2 table, 6 table. Like this also you can find it. Okay, next what is the example 2? Find the factors of 36. So what I am just going to find? I am going to find the factors of 36. 36, how can I write 36? 1 into 36 or 36 into 1 you can write it. So it comes in first table also, 36 table also. Next, 36, how you write? 2 into 18 you can write it. So it comes in 2 table and 18th table. Okay. 36 how you can write? 3 into 12. Up it comes in 3rd table. It comes in 12th table. Next 4 into 9. So 4th table it will come. 9th table it will come. Next 36. 6 6 are 36. So it comes in 6th table. So likewise you should find the factors of larger numbers. So 1 What are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, 36. See, in between 5 is not written. So you can check and see. If you divide 36 by 5, you will get remainder 1 or 2 something. So it is not a factor. If you get remainder 0 only, it is a factor. Okay, you can test and see. Okay, so 36 it comes in 1 table, 2 table, 3rd table, 4th table, 6th table, 9th table, 12th table, 18th table and 36th table. Just keep it in your mind. Okay. Next, write first 5 multiples of 6. First 5 na, what are the first 5 multiples? 6 ones are 6. It starts from 1. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12, 6 threes are 18, 6 fours are 24, 6 fives are 30. So totally 5 multiples they ask, just write only 5. Don't write 6 and keep, okay? If they ask you only 5, you should write only 5. Okay, more than that you should not write it. They ask you first 5 multiples. So you have to start from 6 ones are. Okay, so what are the multiples? You should not write the tables and keep. After that you should write 6, 12, 18, 20. That answer is only multiple now. So if you write in tables, I don't know whether it is a multiple or factors. Question is a factor, right? Answer is a multiple. So here I am just writing the answers alone. So that is what your multiple. So 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Understood? So this is what you should find the multiple for that number. Understood, children? Today's class we have discussed what is meant by factors and multiples from chapter 3 and few examples problems were worked out using that definitions, and there are few points to remember by learning the factors and multiples. I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.